It is your girl, just lovely, and welcome to the boudoir, baby. Yeah, welcome to the boudoir. I know it's a little late. It's actually 10:30 here on the East Coast. I am in Atlanta, but before I lay me down to sleep, I wanted to come in and talk about some shit, okay? So, all over social media, they have been discussing Diddy, or should I call him Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, Sean John, Sean Puffy Combs. This motherfucker done changed his name so many times, but we still know who the fuck he is, right? A lot of times when we are faced with these type of situations, they say it's a distraction. They don't want us to look at the black man as the genius that he is. Some of these motherfuckers just nasty. The stories that I've heard about the situationships that he's put people in are just crazy, right? And it made me think about, okay, so we done got Aura. They even talking about goddamn Cuba Gooding Jr. Honey, the shit they were saying about Cuba Gooding Jr., like, oh my God, that guy said that he done rubbed him up and down till he had to make his ass stop, baby. A shame and a motherfucking scandal. You hear me? And he looks so goddamn rough. Like, I wouldn't have never thought of Cuba Gooding Jr. in that manner. But he be at the parties. He behind the closed doors when they close them doors. Woo child, a Oscar winner at that. And so I was over on TikTok just a minute ago. And while I was on TikTok, I'm scrolling, going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I don't know what made me say, "Oh, go over here and see if Uncle Luke had anything to say on this situation with Diddy." So I type in the search field Uncle Luke, and they did an interview with him, and they were like, "Have you ever been to any other Diddy parties?" And he was like, "Yeah, I done been, but I left early. I left early." I bet y'all, Uncle Luke would never ever face those type of allegations. Reason being is, I just can't see Uncle. I ain't even gonna sit here and tell y'all who I can't see did what or when, but I just can't see Uncle Luke on that spectrum. And I know a whole bunch of y'all gonna say some shit like, but listen at what he used to say in his music. No shame, no shame. When I was a kid, I told my mom, I said, this summer, I want to go down to Fort Lauderdale and I want to spend the summer with my granddaddy. It was my intentions to go to Miami to be a loop dancer. You hear me? A loop dancer. I done told y'all this plenty of motherfucking times. I done told y'all this story time plenty of motherfucking times. And believe it or not, baby, I was in Miami looking for Uncle Luke because I wanted to audition to be a loop dancer. Did I get my way? No. And for some odd reason, when I got home, I said to myself, he probably wouldn't have accepted you because of your age. And I still stand by that for some odd reason. So I'm going to believe that Uncle Luke when he said that when it got too late at them damn Diddy parties, his ass left. Y'all can go and see the interviews. He said he ain't got shit to do with it. And I stand on that. I will. Um, I ain't never with the whole, people do shit to make you side eye them. And I've been side eyeing Diddy, Aura. I've been side eyeing a whole lot of these motherfuckers for a long time. Especially when it came to people like Chris Brown, Usher, Aaliyah, and people of that magnitude. It make you look at the person who's sitting adjacent to them in a funny way. We have heard all the stories about the Nickelodeon kids, Disney kids, all the kids. Often wonder why Dana Plato and Todd Bridges got on dope real early in their careers, and we haven't seen them anymore. Something to think about. Something to think about. A lot of parents, they don't even care what company their kids are keeping. Hi, just Andrea. A lot of parents don't care about the company their kids keeping. They don't give a fuck as long as they cutting their goddamn check. Oh, child. I people. I'm not surprised by these allegations that has been coming across with Diddy. We watched Making the Band. We've seen all the people associated with Diddy either be killed, mangled by poison, gun violence. On all of a sudden, they had a damn stroke, heart attack, and all of that. And it always made me be like, why is he the only motherfucker who can survive these type of traits? And then y'all heard the girl talking about the situations that was going on. But we always looked at her as if, oh, she just crazy. Crazy people tell the truth too. They do. They really, really do. They do. She just crazy. And the only reason why I want to say her name, because she like goddamn the candy man. You say her name, baby, she pops up. You hear me? She pops up. She said that I'm not surprised by the allegations, but if the end of the wait, if the end of the day when it comes to the justice system, it is what you can prove that he did. And I get that too, Andrea. I really do. I think that even if they just got him off the man being the drug mule, that would be something. It's something there. It's something there. It's something else. I'm sure that somebody actually got footage. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I saw something where this person, they were so sick and tired of a person taking advantage of them. And they were saying that the person actually video recorded all of the things that they did to them. And a lot of times when sociopaths be within their own little head and doing the things nasty to other people, they are not concerned because they feel like they have control. And this young lady decided that she herself was going to set up a camera so that she could have proof against this person. If somebody was smart enough to do that, then good for them. A lot of times people don't be banking on someone, you know, returning them the favor. Period. Period. Y'all, so had be snoring like a damn grown ass man. So, you right, Andrea. They gotta prove it in court, of course. Have I been really, really paying attention to the story? Not really, because the thing is that like I said, I believe the allegations. It's no need for me to go digging deeper or trying to figure out who did what. And some of the stories, I do feel like they are over exaggerated. But one story that I have been following really closely to is the Albie Shore story and Kim Porter. I think I've been following the deaths more so than the sexual abuse stories and things like that. Look at Justin Bieber. Something is really wrong with him. It's weird to me that P. Diddy always want to say hang out with young people and not people his own age. Right. But I wasn't really paying attention to that. I'm telling you, I paid attention to Kim Porter and Al B. Shore to the point that I stalk Al B. Shore's page on Instagram all day, every day. I watch Al B. Shore recovery process. All the pictures of him in the hospital bed, incubated to the point that where they thought he wasn't gonna come back. Reason being is because during that time, my father was going through the same thing. Unfortunately, my father did not make it. And basically, when Al got out the hospital, my dad got out the hospital. And that made me follow Al more because I wanted to see him improve the way that I wanted to see my father improve, if that makes any sense. But they were going through the same thing at the same time. They were. And honestly, I feel like people like Craig Mack, Kim Porter, all those people who supposed to have heart attacks, strokes, all them people, I feel like didn't have a hand in their passing. And unfortunately for him, he couldn't get Al. He couldn't get Al. Al started questioning Kim Porter's death, and all of a sudden he ended up in the hospital on the brink of death. So that's the story of his that I've been following. If you don't leave me alone, you would just sleep helpful. I could talk to my friend. I could talk to my friend. So if they don't get him on nothing else, I feel like that's what they need to get his ass on. I need him. I need them to look into the depths of these people. Also, another thing that I wanted to talk about tonight was I be looking at a lot of shorts in between live videos. I believe Kim Porter was right there tell our book on her tell it all book on P Diddy, and that's why she's right. And I believe that she shared some of the things with her baby daddy, Al B. Sure. I really do. I believe she shared a whole lot with Al B. Sure. So I seen a video today, and I believe Kim Porter was okay. You believe? Okay, yeah, yeah, I know, and that's what they said. She was writing that tell all. Um, I seen a video today over on the YouTube Shorts, and it was of this. Hey, Lynn. Hey, y'all. When the feds come, they already. Yes, they do. They done built this case on you. They been following your ass for years. They ain't even waiting on you to slip up by the time they knocking on your door, because somewhere along the line they done gathered all this information on your ass. They just need to go ahead and just pounce. And they decided to pounce. They decided to pounce. By the time the feds come, baby, they already got their damn case already sold up. Unfortunately, he couldn't do a Simmons and go to Bali. Period. It's just he couldn't go to Bali. You think, and then the whole thing with Kamora Lee, Kamora Lee, she knows some shit too. And y'all, if y'all don't remember when her and Russell was showing their ass over there on goddamn Instagram, she did everything but tell the whole complete story about his ass. And if y'all don't remember, she was a baby when he got a hold of her. She was a baby. And her and Kim was very good friends. I wouldn't be surprised if she ain't up at the court on the testify on the down stand testifying. Yeah, she got the twins, I think. Okay, so let me get to my next story. My next story is I saw on the YouTube shorts. There was this girl, she was doing this YouTube short video, and I was really hoping that Leo could help me out on this because I don't know a lot about Detroit. But she said that her mother was a person that worked in the entertainment industry as a stripper, and that her mother actually had an affair with the mayor at the time. Instead of paying hush money, she actually was killed by the police. And this girl is her mother, so she said that she believed that the mayor actually had the police officers to kill the mother. The mother was found dead by drive-by shooting, and it was said that the bullets was actually from police issued handguns. So what y'all think about that? Like, and then the girl said she has been a stripper herself, and basically she's been talking to people who actually work with her mama, and she said that a lot of people know about her mama's story, and a lot of people has told her that they believe that that's what happened. She said, I heard about that story. My cousin was a police officer in Detroit, but he was killed in the line of duty in 2018. I said I need, and see, the thing is when these people do shorts, it's really, really hard for you to actually go and research the case. I said I want to research that case, but I was trying to find out like the lady's name. I'm sure I probably could put in some keywords in the Google and be able to find out more information. But I need to really find. I want to know more about that story. I do. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Lynn. Because I really want to find out more about that story. You said, okay, girl, I'm right here. And then last night, it was a girl that I watched True Crime. She did the story of Tiffany Pugh. Tiffany Pugh was a young lady that stayed here in the Atlanta metropolitan area over in East Point. She actually worked with me at Delta Airlines. And what has confused me, I wonder if Tiffany was having an affair or if her husband actually worked at Delta too, but was terminated. Now I know that a lot of people has heard of this case, and I said I had started researching the case because I wanted to know if I wasn't mistaken. She didn't work at my department. She worked in refunds, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, I thought that her husband worked at Delta too. Now I remember when the case came out, a lot of people were saying he got fired, and he was actually a DJ over at Onyx part time. Onyx is a strip club here in Atlanta. I don't even know if Onyx is still open. I'm gonna have to research that too. Her name, okay, let me screenshot that. Okay, I'm gonna research that. But Honest is a strip club here in Atlanta, and he was a DJ. His name was Andre Pugh. I think his name was Andre Pugh. And what happened was he had by her working for Delta, she was like the breadwinner. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about me. When I was working at Delta, I had my life insurance policy set at $1.2 million. I'm sure anybody who worked for Delta, they had their life insurance policy up in those ranges too. And basically, the way that the story went was by him being a DJ at the night at the strip club. She was the sole provider with the credit, the big income, and all of that. So she had told him, you coming in here late at night. Uh, I want. Huh? What happened? Oh my God. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss, Lynn T. Yeah, I apologize. I'm just so deep wrapped up in my story. I am. I'm sorry. But, like I said, she was the sole provider. They had got a house. Yeah, it's been a while. I guess, I don't know. I can't put it on that, but yeah. Um, but the thing was, she was the breadwinner in the house, and she started saying that she wanted to she didn't want to break up the family. She wanted the family to stay together. But from the text messages that they had the police read, he actually asked her for a divorce, and he told her that he wanted to actually keep the house in his name, and she could move out with the kids. She wanted to keep the marriage together, but he was saying that he didn't want to keep having these arguments with her based on the fact that he was coming in late at night and the women that he was cheating with. When he came home and discovered her body, they baby was on her body trying to wake her up. And he called the police all frantic, calling 911. I found my wife dead. I had got a call from ADT and they told me that my alarm went off and I came home as soon as possible and they found my wife. Hey Beverly. Hey my sis. But they found my wife and she was dead and she dead. She dead. So of course, the way that he put on that acting performance, they actually believed that this man was being honest. That's a lie. I pray they find some peace. Losing the husband and the father is never the same. Andrea, what you I'm sorry. Okay, just listen, y'all. Okay, so he telling the stuff. Let me go. Did I miss Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Andrea, you coming in here damn late now. I'm gonna open my eyes so I can see the comments when they come up. Yeah, right. Okay, so but the police felt like, um, oh my God, this gotta be horrible. You find your baby on your wife, she dead. No, you find Andrea, she dead, and you find your wife hovering over your baby. She got shot in her torso, in her face, and one bullet had flew behind the bed. So they shot 3 times, and they picked up all the damn, bullet casings. And the police, they were like, "Oh my God, you find this and this." Now she had came to Atlanta earlier in her life by going to Clark Atlanta University, So her family wasn't in the metropolitan area. So basically, her family had to come to Atlanta to bury her. Her husband wanted her to be buried within the Atlanta vicinity because that was her home. That's where her children was gonna be at. So they had the funeral, and the police started interviewing the family, and the family was like, "No, he's not physically abusive towards her, but he's definitely mentally and verbally abusive towards her. They argue all the time." And the police, and then I think one of the cousins were like, and some of my coworkers too. My coworkers, they got interviewed by the police simply because that's somebody you saw every day. We saw Tiffany every day at work. Tiffany would come to work every day. And basically, they had a close relationship with her, and they could tell the police things that he didn't say. And they had interviewed with the police and said that he was cheating on her, he was doing this, he was doing that. So what they did was they interviewed him again and asked him if they could see his cell phone so that they can actually, check the cell phone tower where he was during the time that Tiffany was being murdered. When Tiffany was being murdered. And so he was at work. He was at Onyx. He was at the strip club. But what it was is he had his homeboy go by the house and kill Tiffany. The guy who it's actually a lot to this story because the other DJ who worked at the club, he got to the club and he got out his car and they tried to set it up like he was being robbed and he had got killed in the parking lot at the club. And basically they had done tried to set it up like it was a robbery. So the girls at the club went to talking too. And they stopped going to work because they were scared because they felt like the club was being targeted. Okay, so DJ, I forgot the other DJ name. He got killed in the parking lot, and then they were trying to rob him, but the police had already came to the conclusion that he wasn't being robbed simply because he had so much equipment in his car, DJ equipment in his car, that anybody could have took that equipment and went and sold it and got a good grip off of it. So they said he couldn't have possibly been being robbed. This man still got his wallet full of money and he was getting tipped out. Okay, so if y'all don't know about the club, at the end of the night, you got to tip out the bartender, the DJ, and the dough. So whatever money you done made as a dancer, as a nasty dancer, you got to tip out the DJ, the bartender, and the dough. So part of your money that you made that night go to these three entities in the club. And the DJ, they make good money because they helping you make your money. And the thing was, Andre was jealous of the DJ. Andre was jealous of the DJ child. And he went and got down him and his homeboy who helped him at the club, killed the motherfucking DJ. And then they went and turned around and killed my coworker, Tiffany. Yeah, they went and killed Tiffany. He had plotted up to kill Tiffany. And for some reason, it came on Oxygen. Y'all know how them true crime TV shows. They premiered it on Oxygen, and they premiered it on another show too. But the one on Oxygen is like geared towards black true crime. It wasn't like I forgot what was the name of that show used to come on TV. Oh man, I cannot think of the name. Yeah, it came on oxygen. And they had her working at they had a little person that looked like her and she no, I don't think that's the name of it. But no, I'm saying this particular case actually premiered. I was trying to think of the other one with the ladies, the women who go crazy. But no, the one it was this particular case actually showed on two different shows like that. And so basically, on the show, they was trying to, they put yes, girl. Yeah. When I tell you I was a Snap fan, I was a Snap fan. But when I tell y'all that he thought he had got away with the whole murder, but the problem with that was that his homeboy His homeboy got y'all. I'm sorry. Bear with me just a moment. Sophie is a rude, helpful. She gets so upset when I be spending time with y'all. I don't get it. I don't get it. She a jealous little bitch. And then she trying to play like she hot. Oh, like it's just so hot to the point to where I'm gonna turn on my air conditioner. I'm not turning on my damn air conditioner. Bitch, the heater ain't never been on. Y'all, I be getting off work, right? I would have just got off work. Y'all, I'm off on Tuesday, Wednesday. I can't stand this shit. I ain't even gonna be able to go to church on Easter. Bullshit. I'm just playing. Okay, back to where I was. God damn. Jealous ass helper. Yes, you. And then she thinks she bad because she got a haircut, child. I cut her hair. It seemed like the more I tried to ignore her, the closer she would come up on me. A whole damn mess. But anyway, back to the story. So basically, he was trying to use the whole thing about the other DJ against him, and he told him that if he didn't go kill his wife, he was gonna turn him into the police about killing the DJ. I would have been like, kill the damn, just turn me in then. And the fucked up thing is, the actual person who killed her haven't even been convicted, and he's still out on a bond. But her husband is in jail. He in jail. I had went and researched it because, like I said, I saw somebody on another true crime channel do it, and they actually showed like clips from the TV show within they telling it. But I knew the story based on the fact that Tiffany was a co-worker with me over at Delta. Hmm. She love it. I think she be thinking we having a pamper party. She love it. Um, but yeah, I was like, oh my God, they talking about Tiffany. Yeah, I remember when that happened to old Tiffany. And when I tell y'all, Tiffany was she was a sweet person. She like one of them moms. She had two little kids, and she would be like, "We having a cookie decorating party. You could bring the babies at my house, and we're gonna have a Christmas cookie decorating party or a cookie decorating party." Or we gonna do this with the kids and that and this. She was a really sweet girl. I can honestly say that. And what was throwing me and made me go and research because he used to work with us. He used to be in her department too. But she had already met him. I don't know if she got him the job at Delta or what. But if he would have maintained his job at Delta, they probably would have been a whole lot farther than where they were. Basically, he was really living off of her income and her credit. Oh, and the reason what they said that the reason why he wanted her to be dead is because she didn't want to do the divorce, and so when she finally said she would do the divorce, he wanted her to actually leave the house and take the kids with her. But she was like, I'm not leaving this house and taking my kids with me. I'm not gonna let you stay here and allow my credit to be fucked up if you don't pay the bills. Cause remember, he work at the damn club. He might not be getting tipped out that good. And that's what they were saying. Like, he killed DJ. That his name was DJ Nano. He killed DJ Nano because DJ Nano was getting good tips at the club, and he was playing. He was making all the good money at the club. That was his competition. Instead of trying to down up your game, why you had to kill the man? And then you were tricking out. They had found text messages in his phone saying that he was paying for it and all that. He was messing with prostitutes. They said he had at least 8 relationships going on with other women, and some was prostitutes. So you ain't even spending your money with your kids and your wife. You out here giving your money to bitches and hoes. Mm-hmm. A jealous bastard. A jealous bastard. Yeah, I've been working on my channel art. I have been. And so basically that image is me. That image is me. Actually, I think that I had put it as my thumbnail on the previous video. I'm gonna make a thumbnail for this too, but I had did it on the thumbnail on the previous video where I'm actually, you can see the full art where she's sitting on a teacup and she's spilling the tea. I'm spilling the tea, y'all. I'm spilling the tea. So and this segment is what is it? Just lovely with the tea. Just lovely with the tea. Thank you, babe. Y'all just don't know. I've been having a whole lot of fun with AI art. And I've been pushing myself to the point to where I never thought. In the beginning when I started doing this, I was doing this for just making me some dolls for my planner. Making me some little stuff so that I could decorate my planner like flowers, florals, dolls, little cute stuff so my planner could be cute. And I have made some very good money from doing this too. Um, I have made dolls for other people in their planners. I have made like thumbnails for other people or StreamYard backgrounds for other people. I have made like the icon, like how you have your icon right there. I have made icons for other people where they can actually, when they drop down in the chat, it's a doll of them or whatever they ask me that say that they want to make. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. But if y'all see Queen V Tut and you see it's Queen and diamonds and the florals, that's me. That's me. And she's talking about, oh girl, I'm finna go put this everywhere. I'm finna put this everywhere. Girl, you don't have no. I be so bored, girl. I don't have nothing but time on my hand. It's a whole lot of shit that I could be doing, but I find other things to do. I do. And when it's something that I really get interested in, I try and, I try my best to actually take advantage of it and make it the best that it can be. Come on. I don't know why she be doing that. Come on. Come on. Bring your ass here. Let me tell y'all what Sophie just did. She could jump down, but she can't get up. Sophie is probably like a good, I would say she probably like a good 6 inches off the ground. And she only weighs 6 pounds. Now, I don't know if Sophie done got too old. Okay, let me move the mirror and you can go on and get up now. Go on. She know I'm talking about her too. And she probably a good 6 pounds. Now she used to could jump up on this I have a bench at the foot of my bed and my bed is very tall. Sometimes I have to jump my short ass up here. But Sophie have to she used to could jump on the bench and then jump up on the bed. She can jump on the bench, but she'll sit on the bench until I can be looking like, okay, where's she at? I don't see her. I don't hear her. And sometimes if I don't pay no attention, I could get up and look at the bench and Sophie will be asleep because she done gave up on jumping up on the bed. Now, a true. So she be trying to jump up on the bench, knowing she ain't gonna be able to get up on the bed. So I have to actually tell her to come in and let me get her up. Cause other than that, y'all, we would have just heard her trying to jump up on the bed, and it's just not gonna work. Do Sophie have steps? She do. Do Sophie use the steps? No, because she's afraid. I believe she afraid she gonna fall, and she ain't that. She. Ain't, I think the benches were longer and wide enough for her to feel like it's safe for her to actually be able to jump. But the steps are they wide enough, but I think it's just I don't know. I think she got good sense. I say that. Oh, poor baby. Yeah, Sophie got good sense. Okay, so let me see about some beef scepter news. What I got on that? Have I been paying attention to? Okay, so I can go off of what I heard over on Brianna. The guy yesterday I had went live before Brianna went live, and they was talking about the guy binary code, and she played the video where he had did a story time on what he had done when he was like 19 years old. And he did this three no ma'am. Girl, leave me alone. I'm finna end this in a minute. Cause you just really trying me. Oh no, you're not getting another treat. But he did say that he did like I guess you call it a 3 out of 3. And basically, what he said was he was at a party at his house. Him and his wife's house. At the time, they wasn't sleeping in the same room, but they were married and they were still staying together. I'm gonna cut my light off because here she go. If she can't get me with the I want a treat, she gonna try and sit here and do the heavy breathing, so it can seem like she is hot and it's not hot. So they had the party and it was a 3 out of 3. So three of the wife's friends was at the house. And what he was doing was he was rubbing on the women to see their reaction. And whoever would go along with it, he wanted to see if they would take it as far as having sex with him. And 2 out of the 3 did. And he said that one of the women actually got up and made an announcement about how she was so um in love with her husband and her children. But he did make it a not. He did say that she was also cheating on her husband as well. But I guess he just want her type. Yes. Okay, so I said, okay, first of all, if I'm not mistaken, he 19 years old. Come to find out, I don't know the age gap, but evidently it was a pretty big age gap because I think he's still younger than me. And I heard Brianna saying something to the magnitude of, and you were messing with this 72-year-old woman. But the woman today is 72. And so basically, the age gap between him at 19 and her, it sounded like maybe she would probably be roughly in her 40s right now. I mean, back then, she probably would have been in her 40s. So right now, I think he in his 40s and the lady is in her 70s. And the way Brianna had looked at it is the way that I've always looked at they older men. Like I always, when I was much younger, I always tried to picture myself. You get men when you're in your 20s or whatever, and they be trying to holler at you, and they be way older than you. And I used to say to myself, I would never fuck with nobody that old, cause when I turn 40, that motherfucker gonna be 80. I just always looked at it like that. And that's always been my logic. So I could kind of understand where she was coming from. But the thing that got to me was the people in the chat talking about how triggering it was. And I was like, triggering? Triggering? How do that trigger you? Okay, first of all, he 19. At the age of 19, most 19-year-olds, they gonna push their limits and try and do whatever they can to just fuck with people. Then at the same time, his wife is probably dealing with women in her peer group. So that means that they was fucking with his young ass and they was just as worse as him. So how the fuck is this triggering? Yes, I would not want my friend husband to be rubbing all on me. Either I'm gonna tell her about the bullshit, or I am not gonna fuck around and be around this motherfucker. Every time he come close to me, I'm gonna move my motherfucking ass to the other side of the room. Period. Exactly, Lynn. I'm gonna move my ass to the other side of the room. You ain't finna be rubbing your little goddamn nasty ass on me. Fuck wrong with you, you little nasty bastard. And then for him to say out of the three women, he actually had an affair with two of them. It had got so bad to the point to where somebody got timed out. They was in her inbox and they had said that you changed since you done called yourself losing some weight. Okay, that I would never understand. Like I have never understood the time out, and I have never understood what make you mad at me because my moderators time you out. Evidently, you must have been doing something in that fucking chat. So evidently, it was this lady, and she kept going in her chat, and she kept being timed out. And she went, and they timed her out, I think, for 24 hours. She went to Bree's Instagram and inboxed her and told her that she was timed out. But then at the same time, she was coming in the chat under her troll page, and she was in there talking shit about the same shit. Basically saying the same thing on her troll page that she was saying on her regular page. And the reason why the the moderator that timed her out They timed her out and put her on a um a 24-hour timeout was because she made the statement that you've been acting different since you lost weight. So they timed her out for 24 hours. The nerve. Bitch, let me tell y'all something. That's weird as hell. And then I'm saying to myself, if anybody need to be triggered, shit, it should be Brianna. She should be the one talking about you triggering me, bitch. You in my motherfucking inbox with this fuck shit. Just wait. Have I been signed out before? I don't damn know. I hardly dropped down the chat. But I did. I dropped down in that chat yesterday because I think I dropped down. Y'all know I'm dropped down in that chat because when if something happened, I'm gonna find me something else to fucking do. And then I might come back. But the thing is, they be like, I am never coming back to your channel again. Okay, all right. And I think that's what upset people. When you tell, that's like giving me an ultimatum. If I don't do what you want me to do, then you gonna tell me that you're not going to be supportive to my channel again. Don't give me no fucking ultimatum. I mean, like, what is 24 hours? Find you something else to do. Or even stay in the chat. Do you know how many videos I watch live and nobody ever see me in the chat? A lot of times I'm just listening in, doing other things, playing a game on my phone. I don't want to be tied down to no chat. I'm playing a game on my phone. I am just probably making a damn picture or looking at, because I'm in groups on YouTube. They be having challenges. I be working on them challenges, trying to see if I can win for the day. Like, don't fucking play with me. Don't play with me. She said, I don't care enough to be bothered about something. Exactly. That's my thing, Nancy. It's almost like these people really take YouTube that serious. I think it's probably who somebody I was who I think I'm blocked in somebody's channel. I don't. Oh, I know who channel it is. I don't wish to speak about that, but I'm blocked in their channel, and I can't lie. At the beginning, I was goddamn mad as hell, to the point to where I would even go and watch the damn lives. They need to. I still go watch the lives, and then I would want to just put my input in. And I had decided, I made it up in my own mind. Look, if you feel like this shit is aggravating you that bad, the way you can't even chat in this chat, then go ahead and unsubscribe. Because sometimes you do want to be involved in the conversation down in the chat. So just go ahead and unsubscribe. And then that way you ain't even got to see whenever they go live or nothing. Just unsubscribe if it's gonna get under your skin that much. You ain't even got to make an announcement that I had to unsubscribe to your channel because you won't unblock me. Anyway, move along. Get the hell on. Okay, then the next thing that I was cooking, I wasn't even in the chat. But I heard that Uppity had came into the chat and called herself dropping down and saying something. And what tripped me out was Brianna said, take her ass out to the back. Baby, I said to myself, is y'all gonna put her down? Woo child. She said, take her ass out to the back. Now listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all now. I do follow Brianna on Instagram as well, and I've communicated with her in her damn the DM thing. And so I said, if you don't mind, please check and make and see if I'm actually blocked in your channel, because that's why I don't be communicating in your chat. And the reason why I say that is because y'all know, if anything, Jay Dunn, I don't give a damn how y'all feel. That's my damn baby sister, and y'all ain't fucking with her. So whenever Jay Dunn used to get up on Bree panel, and she would be up there with Uppity, and Jay Dunn could be up there talking to Brianna and everybody else and ignoring Uppity. And Uppity will be like, Jay Dummy and Jay Dummy and Jay Dummy. And I will probably drop down in the chat and say something. And me and her, she'll be on the down panel and I'll be in the chat and I'll be going off on her and she'll be going off on me. And basically, one day what happened was, and Brianna, look, I like Jake too. Look, you ain't finna tell me that you ain't get that bitch no wrench. You ain't finna tell me you ain't get that bitch no wrench. In case she need to block something down about it, and then somebody was me. Because it seemed like as soon as I got that wrench, I'm tell y'all, if I'm in a chat, if don't nobody speak to me, it gonna be that damn Latasha Phillips. Baby, Latasha Phillips finna say, hey, just lovely, and I'm gonna tell her ass, hey, back. And there was so many times after that bitch got a wrench that I did not see Latasha Phillips say, hey, just so when they took her ass out back yesterday, I said, I'm gonna go in this motherfucker DM and I'm gonna tell her to see if I'm on the damn block list and get me off that goddamn block list so I can start back chatting in the chat. Because and she was like, what make you ask me to do that? I said, because as soon as you gave uppity a goddamn wrench, I wasn't able to talk no more. Now was I probably paranoid and not on the block list at all? Probably. But I ain't finna put shit past these bitches and hoes. Not me. I ain't finna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Hell, shit me. I believe that motherfucker probably blocked me. And it was so funny when she dropped down and just in Lady Nika chat today. I said I ought to block her, but I'm gonna tell y'all, if anything, I'm a lazy, sorry ass moderator. Now you might say, can y'all please drop my link? Exactly. You might say, can y'all please drop my link? And I'll probably have a link or two to drop for you. And when she be talking about the DD's got genetic, uh, I know her email by heart. I do. I haven't ordered, but I do get the email specials and stuff like that. So I know the lady email by heart. So I could drop her email. And today she was like, can anybody drop my channel on other channel? If I got any mods here, can y'all please drop my other channel? And I was able to do that simply because I had the channel already up because she had been saying she gonna go live tomorrow talk about the Diddy case and all that on her other channel. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go over there because I'm interested in knowing this perspective of the Diddy case. So I went on over there, and then when she said that, I was already had that page open. So the only thing I had to do was hit share, grab the link, and drop it in the chat. So yeah, yeah, that's what I do. And on that note, y'all, I'm gonna take my regular ass to sleep because Sophie. Oh shit. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, cause Sophie done started really whining to get on my nerves, and I don't want nobody calling Peter on me and shit like that. So On that note, I'm going to end how I always end. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can at Just Lovely 414. That is JUSTLOVELY 414. And good night to all my loves. And we finna close the boudoir, baby. Good night.